All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the nation of Israel. This is going to be a video on this video that I've seen here on World Star, which is a continual hub of like madness that's going on in the world in general, right? But they like to try and highlight the things that we do more so than any other nation, man, right? Which is fair enough, man, right? And this particular website has caused for loads of Israelites to be woken up to the truth as well anyway, because they tried to put a video of Israelites on this particular website before, and all it did is further make loads of Israelites realize who they were. They thought they was doing it to try and mock people, but it ended up stirring up awakening of more Israelites, man, because the scriptures is clear. You can't do nothing against the truth but for the truth. But what I'm going to talk about in this video here is how the Israelite woman is gone, man, and how a lot of them are an embarrassment to us, man, right? It wouldn't even matter in this world if a man is completely poor, if when the world looks at his woman and looks at how his family is guided, if they're all respectful, right? Because a man's woman and his children not following after his way that he sets, which the way how a man sets should be what according to what Yahweh says in the first place anyway. But if they don't follow after his order, then that's an embarrassment unto him, man. A man's children can embarrass him and a man's woman can embarrass him. And these women here, right, are an embarrassment to the Israelites, man. This is some TV show, right, where they're just auditioning, and it's not even said in this video what they're auditioning for, but there's just a fight that breaks out for no reason. There's just like 3 or 4 fights that broke out for no reason, man. And you women can't try and blame men for this because it wasn't men instigating this, man. It was you women doing this. But somehow, shape or form, they'd still try and blame men for this. But if they're going to blame any man for it, they should blame the man that they love the most in this world, who is Esau, right? Who is Esau, man. They're Caucasian Zaddy. Yeah. That's who they should be blaming for this. Because he's always got some money available for them when he can make them look like a fool. He's always got a fund if he wants to give if they want a BBL. He's always got some money spare if they want to have a get rid of a baby, right? He's always got some money spare if they want to harm the Israelite man or the Israelite structure in some way, shape, or form. But he's never got no money to do nothing in lifting her. He ain't ever tried to come out with no like specialized hair treatment so the Israelite woman doesn't have to buy weave no more. In fact, he'll make things that destroy her hair to continue the weave thing going. You see? But that's the point, man. Like, these Israelite women are destroyed, man. Right? A lot of these Israelite women are destroyed. This video is complete madness, man. Women just randomly fighting, right? Having if you supposedly long hair, which we know is weave anyway, to then having that dragged off and having that skull cap thing that they be putting underneath the head, going changing right image, looking like they're about to go swimming now, man. With a swimming cap on the head or whatever. Like, it's complete madness, this is, man. The Israelite woman has been destroyed, right? Yet she doesn't know she's destroyed, and she'll take a show like this, and as long as it's giving her attention, she'll think that she's empowered by that, right? Because just like the way how all these other different nations women want to try and have honor and glory unto themselves by getting attention from the rest of the world, so does the Israelite woman. She ain't right now any more special than any other woman, man. She ain't no more profound or any more different than any other woman right now, man. Right? But she's supposed to actually be better than them all. But she's actually become gross in this world, man. She's become gross for the most part. And that's not all Israelite women, of course. But the majority of them have become gross. They've become strange, man. Right? They've become like a vile thing to see, man. Right? They'll be walking outside with shower cups on their head. You'll hear them before you see them because of how loud they are with their mouth, right? They'll be the first one to prepare to like pull out a taser and tase you or something like that. They're violent, right? They've been made like a complete demon that a man would not want to deal with, man. That's how they've been made. And I can speak on the in particular, man, the women of the tribe of Benjamin, because that's the main women that I've seen in my life and how they got acts, man. Because there was a debate prior, or a question going out there on which woman's worse. Is it the woman from the tribe of Levi, the woman from the tribe of Judah, or the woman from the tribe of Benjamin? And I think it would make sense to just use a prior scriptural example that we've been given to add to that conversation, man. And it would have to be said then that the tribe of Benjamin, in fact, might be the very worst of all the tribes of women, because Yahweh saw it fit to cause for every single woman from the tribe of Benjamin to be destroyed at one stage. Every single one. Showing that they was not as valuable as they think they are, and showing in general how women are not as valuable as they think they are, because Yahweh's never destroyed every single man out of a particular tribe of Israel. Neither would he. He's never did that, neither would he. Right? He hasn't did that, man. But he did it to the women, though. And then the rest of the nation of Israel, the rest of the tribe of Benjamin got brought back with some women from the tribe of Manasseh, if I'm not mistaken, man. Through a particular family that didn't want to mourn that so many of the tribe of Benjamin got destroyed in that battle that the tribes had amongst themselves. So they was like, well, since he didn't want to mourn that we've killed our brothers and that loads of our brothers have gone and that there's hardly any of our tribe left, hardly any of that tribe left. Like there was around only 700 Benjamites left. Since they don't want to mourn that, right? Well, then we're going to say to the tribe of Benjamin, go and get wives from that particular tribe and that particular lineage from that tribe, right? And that's what happened, man. From if you read the story that I'm talking about, right? But it's just mad, man. It's actually sad, man, when you really think about how a woman can go from being the most beautiful woman in the world, right, to where her foot wouldn't have even touched the floor, as it says in in Deuteronomy 28, verse 54 to verse 56, how the Israelite woman used to be so delicate that she wouldn't put her foot on the floor for tenderness. But as you can see here, this woman is getting a flipping wrestling grip around her sternum, and she's bare feet. She's barefoot, man. Right? No tenderness whatsoever. Arm in the air, happy as hell to be fighting, man. Happy as hell. Thinking that she's these women think that they're MMA fighters these days, man. They really a lot of these women actually really think that they can beat men up, and they will actually try and test that theory out, man. A lot of them, right? A lot of them are like that, man. Completely destroyed, man. Completely destroyed. But that's what I mean, man. This is actually depressing almost to see this kind of thing, man. It's actually like disgusting to see that that's happened. But then when you think of it from a higher level, the Israelites are considered as a woman to the Lord, right? And they've been brought down even lower than what Eve's been brought down, man. As a whole, the whole nation's been brought down from being a tender and delicate woman to being a filthy OnlyFans type woman, man. Right? That's selling their thing, damn near throwing it away for 1p on a subscription. That's what the Israelite nations became like, right? Apart from the remnant, apart from the elect of the nation of Israel, the rest of the nation is really destroyed because they don't know who they are. They don't want to accept who they are. They've chose to consider themselves a color rather than a nation, right? That's actually got a heritage before it. They've chose to call themselves a color instead. Neither do they desire to know about the Lord. I might end the lesson there anyway, and this was just something that I saw and I was like, yeah, our people are destroyed, man. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elected nation of Israel. Shalom.